Millions of people are searching for ways to beat the heat. We're going to help you this morning because CNET senior editor Dan Ackerman is with us this morning with some tech tools to help you stay cool. Hey Dan, good morning. How are you?
Hey Sam, I'm doing good. And you know what? The first thing I want to tell you about is actually a Kickstarter product that's crowdfunded. It's a smart water bottle. It's called the Hydrate, and they use an I instead of a Y in it. And it's got a sensor in it. It can tell how much water you consume, but then that talks to an app that's on your phone. It's an activity tracker, and the two of them put their data together and say, you've been doing too much, motion, activity, working out. You need to drink more water. The bottle glows and tells you to drink more water.
You know, it was one of our three things. We'd like to find three cool things to talk about every day, Dan. That was not too long ago. All right, so it's a cool idea. Now, people take their e-readers with them on trips, but I've never been able to use it by the pool or in bright sunlight, any of those things. Now there's a new one that's fixed some of that, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to go outside, by the beach, by the pool, you want to read something, your smartphone, your tablet, it's going to be pretty useless because the screens just wash out in the sun. E-ink readers like the Kindle Paperwhite, and there's a brand new Kindle Paperwhite out just this week. It's got a higher resolution, it's got a new font on it. These actually work in the sun, and that's what makes them so great. And they're pretty inexpensive. It's about $120, and like an iPad is obviously like $400 or $500. And if you're going to take one of these, or like, even if you have your iPad or your phone, you want to keep it safe, you could buy like an $80 or $90 waterproof case for it. I'll tell you what, just put it in a Ziploc bag. If you drop it in the water for a minute, you'll be able to rescue it. It's going to be okay.
You may notice that all of us have done that in hurricane coverage or storm coverage on the Weather Channel. Truly, Ziploc bags, everything inside, electronics inside, and you can still work them. It's a little hairy to work them in the rain, but it works. All right, now, what I'm looking for, and help me if you can, Dan, something that'll chill my drink when I'm at the beach.
Oh, man. I'll tell you, this is one of my favorite examples of kind of low-tech, high-tech. I've used this a long time. It's called the Cooper Cooler. And I actually have my personal one right here. You plug this in, you put ice in it, and then the top opens up. You can put in a soda can, a beer bottle, a bottle of wine, a bottle of champagne. There's different programs for every size drink, and you press the button on here, and it spins the bottle in the ice for about 4 minutes, brings it down about 30 or 40 degrees. It's shocking how quickly it works, and then you have an ice-cold drink right there on your patio, on your porch. You can plug it into an inverter in your car. It's a great example of gadgets, gear that's not super high-tech, but does a great job.
Genius. Genius, Dan Ackerman. We thank you for being with us. Senior editor for CNET this morning. We thank you very much, sir.